know why. I guess I got excited or something. So I said I'm gonna do it for the Laqueta. I think he's the expert with this. I was gonna do it for, I don't know, yeah, import this. I told myself I'm not gonna swear. They know me. That's what I do all the time. Anyway, the point is this. Thank you all for being here. This is very important. Thank you. I would like to thank every person who believes in this. You're there, you know who you are, that you believe that this dream is possible. That you have a little piece of this that says, I give you permission to everybody who believe in this to claim this as yours. To say, Taller Puertorriqueño building is part of me. So you got my permission, and I'm sure Carmen also permission to do so you can brag about it. Okay? 1974, first week of December, the letters of incorporation to a silkscreen workshop was introduced in the city of Philadelphia called Taller Puertorriqueño. This week we turned 42 years, and we are here calling the dream for this dream that's been like dream of a lot of people who have been here and people who are not with us. I would like to mention, special mention to Joaquin Rivera, who a lot of you know. If he was here, we'd be running around playing guitar and playing piano. And he would love. I know he's here somehow. His presence is here. And I would like to acknowledge the fact that 42 years later, here we are, trying to bring on to this amazing place. So I would thank everybody, everything wanting to drink. We're there to drink with us about this. One special note. I want to acknowledge something about our simple director. I want to thank Carmen for taking the baton, in a real, she took the last leg of the baton and ran with it and take it to the finish line. Really from the board, from the staff, from everybody in his involvement, I would like to thank you for making it to here. This is your legacy. This is your building, and you can share years and years to come. Thank you. I would like to thank every foundation, every people like Romy Diaz and people who they are supporters. They've been there when nobody. There's so few people understand that they understood what we were doing. When the next stage was saying that they can be built, there were some people like Pico, Romy. They were okay. We got it. We're gonna be there. All of you, there's some people. The Cameron Foundation are here. The girls, Cameron Foundation girls are here. They're back there. We see they saw all of you saw that this is possible safety. It's in city of Philadelphia who came through. This what we're standing right now is just being owned by the city of Philadelphia. The city of Philadelphia was you have a vision today. Yes, I will give this to you because I know you're going to do great things here. Thank you all for that. All the mayors, state reps, city council people who have been involved in this. Thank you all for your support. And also, last but not least, because I need to shut up so we can do all this stuff. This is more drinks and more food. The point is this. You like what we do, you see stuff, you come to events and and now you ask yourself how these people put that together. I always say this, and Carmen is my witness. Everywhere I stand and say, I challenge any other organization in the city of Philadelphia to do what Taller does with the little budget that we have, and we'll bet your back on that one. There's no other organization that can do what we do. Point is this. I would like to acknowledge our staff, the best staff that any organization can have. Where you are, make some noise for your staff. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for everything, and then thank you again, and keep on having fun.
Well, we are very honored honored and happy that we have as our special guest Mayor Jim Kenney, who is going to address us next. I want to particularly and personally recognize Mayor Kenney for his leadership in what I was mentioning before in my statement. You know, we as a society and as people with large hearts need to figure out ways of combat what is happening in terms of this environment of animosity against people that have differences from you. And I think that Mayor Kenney in this city provides leadership against that kind of behavior. I have great hopes that Philadelphia can be a model and will continue to be a model moving into the future. And this building, the realization of this building in Philadelphia would not have happened without that tradition. That is what makes Philadelphia the special place that it is. So, without more ado, Mayor Kenney, thank you for being here.
Buenas tardes. First of all, Ted Koppel's dead wrong. Because this can't be the Badlands, there's too many beautiful people living here. So my staff gives me information that I'm supposed to read about Taller, but it's all about its history and contribution, and you all know that. So let me tell you how I feel. And I was taken on the tour. Where's the beautiful young lady? Taking the tour. And as I went through the building, you could really feel that there was a history and a heart and a soul in every room. And in every room, there were children. Children who were smiling, children who were happy, children who were learning, children who were excited about being in a space with people that are positive and artistic and intelligent and can give that gift to them. And this administration, since its inception, has been dedicated to the welfare of our children. Our poverty rate is too high. We have problems with our adults that emanate from the fact that they weren't educated properly, didn't have access to pre-K, didn't have access to arts and culture, didn't have access to community schools or good playgrounds, rec centers, or libraries with which to go to after school. And we're dedicated to changing that, and this organization, this wonderful, beautiful organization, will be a major cog in changing the lives of children and allowing them to meet their potential, because it doesn't matter what zip code a kid is born in, that child should have a right to meet that potential. I also feel honored to be the mayor at this particular time in our city's history, when so much excitement and energy is happening in our neighborhoods, including North Philadelphia. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to serve and have the opportunity to work with so many wonderful people to make people's lives better. It's not just about me. I've said this from the very beginning. Not one mayor, governor, or president can ever do this by themselves. It takes a team, and the team is in front of me right now. I'm looking at all part of our team. I also want to tell you one other thing. Philadelphia is a diverse, beautiful, multicultural, multi-ethnic, multilingual city. Despite what you hear and see on television, it's going to stay that way. People who choose to live in our city because they're born here, or they move here, or they emigrate here, we have a responsibility to keep them safe, to make them understand that no one's coming for them. I think about, and it gets me a little emotional, I think about that 13-year-old kid who was born in the United States of America, whose parents were born elsewhere, and maybe aren't documented. What is that like to go to bed every day, to go to school every day, and worry about the future of your parents because they don't have a piece of paper? But what they do have, they're human beings with human emotions and human souls, and we're going to make sure that we protect that every single day in every way. You know, Ana Ortiz and before Maria Quinones, I think, got to council, there was a big issue relative to apartheid. And the federal government was saying we couldn't do anything about apartheid, and the state government said we can't do anything about apartheid. So it fell to the cities to impose sanctions on South Africa that made apartheid ultimately fall. So the cities can lead. And cities like Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, Washington, D.C., Boston, Los Angeles, we're going to lead. Whether this group in Washington leads or not, we're going to lead and take care of our people here. You know, I feel very much, even though I'm born in the United States and I'm multi-generational here, I feel for our ethnic communities and our immigrants, because not so far from here is a church called St. Michael's. In 1844, the Know-Nothings, the same people of the Know-Nothings of today, decided that the Pope was going to wreck America because the Catholics were coming. They burnt St. Michael's to the ground. They burned St. Augustine's to the ground. And they went down to St. Philip Neri in Queen Village and tried to burn that too, because they wanted us out. Well, guess what? We didn't go nowhere. And no one here is going anywhere either. We're all Americans. So enjoy this beautiful space. Nurture our children. Nurture, and I say not your children, our children. They're all our children. Show them what is beautiful in art and dance and music and drama and culture, and enrich their lives even more so that they can become the great adults of tomorrow. So God bless you and God bless this place. Thank you.